Thank you, Master of Ceremonies, Pierre. Peter, Rose, your parents. In our language, Babcha and Jadek, Grandma and Grandpa, so you can be very proud of your new daughter and your grandparents being here with us. I think we owe a big round of applause to Rose's parents to be here with us. How many people here lived in Etobicoke when Mayor Dennis Flynn was the mayor? Look at that. Well, I brought something for you. I wore my Dennis Flynn Etobicoke tie. Dennis Flynn presented Sophie and myself tie, cufflinks. You no longer see these because Etobicoke is now Toronto. But we shall cherish these as Etobicoke because, yes, I was introduced as MP for Parkdale High Park. I represented Parkdale High Park for 14 years, but when Sophie and I got married, we lived in New Toronto. Basement apartment on 4th Street, till the landlady discovered she cannot have tenants in the basement apartment, so we were evicted. Where did we go? Mimico. Mimico on Stanley Street was great. But we had 2 children. 1-bedroom apartment got too small. So we moved to Long Branch. Long Branch, we had a beautiful duplex, top floor. Again, we outgrew that and then moved to Etobicoke Centre. So although I was representing Parkdale High Park for 14 years as MP for the Liberal Party, I think I know Etobicoke probably as well, if not better, than Parkdale High Park. But now, as we retired, my wife and I live in Oakville. So you might be asking, what the heck? Someone from Oakville coming here to tell us about Peter Milczyn? Well, I purposely came down here because Peter and I go back many, many years. When I was MP in Parkdale High Park, many residents would move to Etobicoke and they'd be looking for subsidized housing or other help. And all I had to do was call Peter Milczyn, and if he wasn't in, I left a message for him in his office, and I knew that he followed up. I knew that he followed up because 6 months, a year later, I would meet this person, and they'd be thanking me. Thanking me? Just, yeah, you put me in touch with Peter Milczyn. And now I've got a beautiful apartment, etc. So Peter, thank you for following up the constituents' wishes so quickly and so well. But I have another story to share with you, because this tells you the man that Peter Milczyn is. Now I am chairman of the board of directors of Copernicus Lodge Seniors Home, which is right on Roncesvalles, near the junction of King Street, Queen Street, and Roncesvalles. We serve close to 500 senior residents, a long-term care, adult program, day program, and long-term care. And to run an operation that size, we have 300 staff, we have over 300 volunteers, and we have a board of directors. And we wanted to, last year, Copernicus Lodge celebrated its 30th anniversary. So we wanted to do something special. We wanted to honor our volunteers at City Hall. What better way to honor your volunteers? So we phoned the mayor's office. The mayor was too busy. So we called our local councillor. Our local councillor, who shall be nameless, was too busy. I told my executive director, Tracy Camino, and her staff, I says, call Peter Milczyn. They did. You know what happened? Peter Milczyn arranged a venue for 250 volunteers at a reception at City Hall. Peter signed 250 certificates, co-signed by myself and Peter, The two of us personally presented these to every volunteer who was present. They cherish those certificates to this day. Peter Milczyn's name at Copernicus Lodge is a household name. They'll never forget, Peter, what you did for these volunteers and for the seniors. And that's why I'm here today with my wife Sophie, to support a politician as dedicated as Peter is, not only to the vision that he has for Etobicoke and the city, but for his commitment to serving the people who elect him to City Hall. I have one big disappointment tonight. I thought when I got the invitation by your committee to come here, Peter, I thought I was being invited because you were running for the mayorship. And I think we should keep that in mind. We'll give you one more term as councillor, but after that, Peter, it's the mayorship. So I give you Peter Milczyn.